Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Joseph. In today's tutorial we'll be covering a dynamically placeable joystick. So I had this novel thought this morning around basically creating a dynamically placeable joystick in mobile games. So I'll just show you guys just how to do it. It's a simple idea. So all we really need to do, so one, I'll quickly run you through. Again, you guys should be pretty familiar with this already with all my other tutorials around the joystick. So you can see here, nothing's changed. This is, again, all the same script. I've only blanked out the player object, and I've just done a little bit of tidy up here, and I've removed the screen scaling because I don't need it. So now that's out of the way, let's discuss how to create this little dynamic joystick. So I'm just going to run it, show you guys that it still works. Nothing's changed about it. It's pretty stock standard. Oh, I'll run it without nothing in the room. Clever me. Let me do that. That will maybe make for a slightly better demo. So what I'm basically getting at here is in this tutorial, I want the basic idea is if I'm using a mobile phone, if I click on the screen, I want this to appear where I've clicked, and then I can use it. So it basically allows for dynamic placement. So you'd, in theory, set this to your finger 0, and then your D-pad to finger 1, for example. And then that way you've actually got full interactivity. So all we would really need to do to make this work is create a Joystick master and joystick. So the joystick master, its job will be to create and manage where the joystick is. So under the create function, I'm just going to create a very simple instance. Create X, Y, and then the object will be the object joystick. And then all that's really going to do, so if I run that now, that's just going to do an instance create. But in a previous video, I did discuss about this, how we can capture the ID information, like so. So now I'm going to create the joystick and capture its information. And then here I'm going to go disable. Oh no, sorry, it's instance disable. I haven't used this function for a while. Sorry, deactivate object, not disable. And then I'm going to take the ID information. So what that will do, and in theory we should see nothing happen, is it's going to create the object and then disable it immediately. Like so. And then here we should... No, that's a different thing. Beautiful. So under here now, we've got an instance where it's deactivated the object the moment it spawned in, which is fine, because we've now got the joystick ID. What I can do in here is in a step event, I'm going to go if device... Is it device? Yes, it's device. Device, mouse, button, press, because it needs to be a very precise action. My device is going to be 0, meaning my first finger that touches the screen. And then I'm going to do MB left. So something like this wouldn't work in an array, just as a warning. I wouldn't put this because it has to be a very specific action. And I'm going to go instance, activate, object, like so. And then I'm going to do else. So hopefully what this will do, and it's going to be a bit janky to begin with, is if I press my mouse button 0, aka my first finger, it will create my joystick, and else it will deactivate it. Let's see if it works. Okay. Oh, look at that. it does kind of work. A bit dodgy. What I will need to most likely do is change that to a very specific release function. So let's just check that. So that's now going to look very clearly as if I release the key. Yep, which is fine. And as you can see, the joystick actually works while I'm pressing and holding the clicker. So the next problem is going to be is it's just up in that corner. How do we make it follow the mouse? So this is, again, not actually too tricky. Because Gamemaker is Object++ language, C++, we can make it actually extend script. So all we do in here is as it gets created, we're going to say device. So again, I'm programming this for mobile, so I always use the device function. And I'm going to get device x of 0 and the y of 0, like so. And I'm going to say is, if I do it the right way around, I need to say my joystick ID. So remember, that's carrying our joystick ID information, and our joystick Y information is equal to the X and Y button. Now, what that will do very quickly and easily is now tell the joystick to snap to the mouse position. Now, this could horribly break it, and I think it's going to. Nope, beautiful. It does not. So that means now I've got a joystick, in theory, where if I was on a mobile screen, I could place anywhere on the screen. So if I wanted to play it with a left hand and right hand reversed, I can. If I want to play with the opposite of that, I can. So you can see, super simple, super easy, nothing overwhelmingly complex in today's tutorial, but useful. So I'll just go back over the code. So all that is it's just creating a joystick. There, it's pulling its ID through, we're deactivating it, and then in a step event, we're just doing a check for a button press of our left mouse button. We're then reactivating our object that we disabled at the start. We're then just checking its X, its Y against our mouse, X and Y. And then once we release, it's just resetting itself. That was all for today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's interacting with the channel. You guys have made a massive difference to the traffic flow. All the likes and comments have been amazing. I'm still blown away. If you guys like this video, obviously do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you. And have a great day. I'll see you guys later.